class 4 in your e-learning classes in EVS class. So up till now Joydeep sir was taking your classes, but now onward I will take your class. So in my last video we have discussed the animals having feather on their body surface and the animals who are having hairs on their body surface, as well as the external ear having animals and the animals who do not have external ear or their ears are hidden in the feathers. And one more point we have discussed, that was the hair pattern by which we can identify different kinds of animal, and we can recognize different kind of animals by seeing their skin type or their hair patterns. But today, from the same list of the animal, they have given some work to us and they have assigned some work. So at first we will read what the work is given here. Refer to page number 16. Today we will discuss page number 16 and 17. So can you tell which of the animals mentioned in the list lay eggs? Find out and write the names of these animals in the green box. Which of the animals in the list give birth to the babies? Their name in the red box. So there are two boxes are given here. One is red box, another one is a green box. So going through the list of the animals, we will find which animals lay eggs and which animals give birth to the babies or the young ones. Now we will start from the list of the animals. What is the list of the animal? There are given so many animals in the list. First, fox, frog, mouse, hen, elephant, crow, cat, camel, sparrow, peacock, buffalo, lizard, pigeon, pig, duck, cow. So these all animals are given in our list. Now we will categorize. First, we will see the name of the animals which are responsible or which give birth to the young ones, to their baby. So we will see the animals who give birth to their babies. Number one is fox. Fox gives the little one calves, and the mouse also gives little mouse or the small rat. Next one is the elephant. Elephant also gives birth to the little elephant or the small elephant called calf. Fourth one is the cat, and we know cat gives birth to the little small kittens. Now camel also gives birth to the small calves. Next one is buffalo. Buffalo also gives birth to the calf, as well as pig gives birth to the small piglets. Next one is the cow. Cow is also a mammal and it gives birth to the young calf, small calf. So these all animals are giving birth to the young ones, and we have seen already these are the animals who are having external ear and they are having hair on their body. And one feature is not given here, but I am discussing here that these animals are those animals who suckle milk to their baby, or they feed milk to their baby. So these animals who give birth to their young ones, they are having body hair, external ear, and they all are the animals who suckle their babies or who suckle milk to their babies. Now the next category are those animals which lay eggs. So number one is frog. Frog gives or frog lay eggs, hen lay eggs, crow lay eggs, sparrow lay eggs, peacock lay eggs, lizard lay eggs, pigeon lay eggs, and duck lay eggs. So we can here again categorize some kind of features. Frog is an animal who lives on both sides. It lives in water as well as it can live on the land. So it is an amphibian. Next one is the hen. Hen is having feathers on all over its body, and its ears we cannot see. They are hidden inside the feather. So it is a bird. Now crow is also a bird. The same feathers covering its body, and it has hidden ears and it has hollow bones. Whatever the bird's features, the crow also has that. Sparrow is also having feathers. Its ears is also we cannot see, and its feathers are covering its ear. Peacock is the same bird, but peacock do not take the long flights. Peacock only takes small flights because it is heavy. Next one is the lizard. Lizard is not a bird. It is a reptile. Why it is a reptile? It have scaly skin and it can just climb on the wall. It has padded feet. So it is a type of what? It is amphibian? No, it is reptile. Just like the snake. So they have a scaly body. They crawl on the land. They do not have much developed legs. They crawl, and they have lizards having padded feet also. So it can produce vacuum on the wall, and it can climb on it. The pigeon is also a bird, and duck is also an aquatic bird. So here we are seeing not only the birds. Along with the birds, there are some amphibians as well as some reptiles are there. So now we will see reptilians as well as amphibians as well as birds. They all are laying birds, but the animals who are laying the birds, we can see their ears, external ears are not there. Their ears are hidden. So whether it is inside the feather or maybe just holes are there, but we cannot see their external ear. So here we can identify the animals who are having no external ears. Either their body is covered with the feather or scaly body. So they all are laying eggs. But the animals who are having surface hair, body surface hair and external ears, they are giving birth to the young ones. So that's all we can categorize how to identify the animal, any kind of animal, whether they are living, they are giving birth to the young ones, or whether they are laying eggs. That's all for content for today. In my next chapter, I will take the last part of the chapter. And after that, I will give you all answers, whether it is in your first chapter or the second chapter. I don't know whether the first text question sir has given you answers, sir has given you or not. But I will again give you all the answers, text answers as well as your activity book answers. So you just follow the e-portal and your assignments as well as the homework. Whatever the assignments, whatever the questions I am solving and giving in your assignment section, don't give it to me. You just write in your copy. It is for your learning purpose. And whatever the homework I am uploading, you just write the answers of your homework and upload that PDF in the e-portal section, in the homework section. So I can check those homework, whatever and wherever you will make the mistake, I will tell you, or I will take I will give you the solutions as well as I'll discuss your problems in the e-portal. Thank you.